Did you know that ancient Egyptians once feasted on a wild grain we've almost forgotten? Or that there's a fruit so rare today it was called the Queen's favorite dessert in the Middle Ages? Welcome to Feasts of the Past, where we uncover the lost flavors of history and the stories behind them. What happened to these foods? Let's dig in. Ancient grains like spelt and einkorn were dietary staples for empires like Rome. Spelt bread, once dubbed the strength of soldiers, has a nutty flavor and packs more nutrients than modern wheat. So, why did it vanish? Industrial agriculture prioritized higher yield crops like modern wheat, sidelining these nutritious grains. Today, they're making a comeback in artisanal bakeries and health-conscious kitchens. Einkorn is one of the oldest cultivated grains, dating back over 10,000 years. A loaf of einkorn bread was even found in a Bronze Age burial site. The medlar fruit, popular in medieval Europe, had to be bletted, or left to rot, before it could be eaten. Its unique flavor is a mix of apple, date and spice, but its odd ripening process made it less appealing over time. Today, medlars are a rare sight outside specialty orchards. Another forgotten gem is the Jerusalem artichoke, or sunchoke. Once a favorite among early American settlers, its nutty, slightly sweet taste is perfect for soups and side dishes. It fell out of favor partly due to its reputation for causing, let's say, digestive surprises. Remember aspic? These gelatin-based dishes were once the centerpiece of grand feasts, used to showcase meats, vegetables, and even seafood in elaborate artistic molds. Aspic faded as convenience foods and simpler recipes became more popular. But for food historians, it's a fascinating glimpse into culinary creativity of the past. In the Victorian era, aspic molds were considered a status symbol. The more intricate the mold, the higher your social standing. Smoked eel, once a delicacy across Europe, was celebrated for its rich, oily flavor. It became less common as overfishing and changing tastes led to its decline. Today, it's a rare treat in traditional food markets. Before refrigeration, techniques like pickling and smoking preserved food for months. Pickled herring was a staple for Scandinavian sailors, and smoked meats like eel or ham were prized for their deep flavors. As convenience foods took over, many of these labor-intensive techniques faded, but their flavors are unforgettable. Pickled herring was considered a lucky dish to eat on New Year's Eve in many European cultures, symbolizing prosperity and abundance. Cultural shifts and globalization have reshaped our food landscape. Aspic and jellied salads were once the height of sophistication at dinner parties, but were overshadowed by the rise of global cuisines and quick-to-make dishes. Now it's tacos, sushi, and pho that dominate the culinary scene. The rise of industrialization replaced homemade staples like bread and butter with factory-produced alternatives. These mass-produced options prioritized shelf life, not flavor, leading to the disappearance of many unique regional recipes. Today, the craft of making butter at home is almost a lost art. Every food tells a story, and by revisiting these forgotten flavors, we can honor our culinary history while rediscovering delicious, nutritious options. Will you bring any of these lost foods back to your table? Let us know in the comments.